Hi, it's Gwendolyn at Lifestyle Sew. What we're going to talk about today is laminating your stuff. I've touched on it in over the year in that most people who follow me know I do a lot of laminating for different things. And you think, oh, okay, it's as easy as that. You just buy laminating and you put it through. But there's a few little bits and pieces that you might be interested in knowing. Because little tips, if you like. Now, I bought this one off Amazon, Rexel. I think this was about £20 or £22 at the time that I bought it. Now, laminating machines are not expensive at all. Just that you put it in one end and it comes out the other. They're not expensive at all. And they last a very long time, so it is an investment, but it's a very small investment that you buy. But the other thing that you obviously need when you laminate is the pouches. Now, I particularly buy this pouch, GBC document pouch. Now, this one is 150 microns. That shows you, or tells you rather, that tells you how thickness it is. Now, in most of the things that I have, I will use just 150. This is Small Town Charm by Dime. Really, really, really flexible. And with a holder that I also got from Amazon. So, right, so I've got the pattern. I've checked all the way around that it's absolutely got a little bit of piece of plastic on the round. If you do A5s, normally this would fit two of my A5s in, or the pattern, and then down the centre here there would be a plastic gap, and I would just cut in between that fine plastic gap just so it's got some covering. Now, you don't want it to put it in on the side, it has to go in on the middle. And the reason why, if it goes off slightly, if we just twist it off slightly, eventually this end is going to hit past here. So you do have to make sure that that is as close as you can to the middle. So there's a little gap there and there's a big gap there, but I know that's pretty straight, so that'll come out nice. And now when you finish, when it comes out the other side, you've got to make sure you've got enough clearance. Let's put it down a little bit like that. You've got enough clearance on here so it'll lie flat. If you've got stuff behind it, it will, because it'll come out hot. And it'll also come out high definition, if you like, because it's going in a bit dull. But once the plastic adheres to each other, adheres to the paper, if you like, because there's some sort of sizing in there or something that adheres to it, it comes out really sharp. The text and everything and the design comes out really, really sharp. And that's another thing. So something that's quite dull comes out very bright. But because it's on a flat surface, it will be nice and it'll flat. And it's hot. But if it does come out and it is a bit wobbly, it is going to set that wobbly. So just put it back in. I mean, that's perfectly straight. And normally I would keep on doing that, and all the next heat builds up on this layer, and the next heat goes on the next layer, and it just all keeps it nice and flat until it goes cold. And then obviously it's cold now. So it was that quick it went cold. And it's nice and straight. Perfectly straight. It's as simple as that, doing it. It's just making sure you have some ideas. What, you know, people say, oh, what can I laminate? What can I laminate? You can, if you're into crafts, you can laminate just about everything. But you need to organise your laminations. Okay, so I've had this, oh gosh, 25 years, something like that. I was given to it when I left a job. Yeah. He's the old clipper you've got. I call it a clipper, paper clipper. Right, but I do like it. It hasn't got the, you know, the A4, you know, measuring guide on it anymore, and I haven't got that. But let me just show you what I do when I put my holes in the corners. it's only, if I can show you like that, if I can show you tipped up, maybe. So I'm going to put it just there. I'm going to put it right at the back. So I'm going to right at the back, and then I'm just going to pull it in a bit, and then I will clip it. And I will do that to everyone. So it doesn't matter whether this little paper, I'm not clipping the paper, I'm clipping the plastic is making the dimensions, if you like. So I'm clipping the plastic. So if that paper's just off a little bit, it doesn't matter at all. They will all end up perfectly. And then we're going to insert the clip, insert one of these, and do it like that. Now, if we're going to put this in a folder, it also has to be, it would be beneficial if you did have, you know, the strip, the proper strip that you've got that says A4, A5. It's just a little strip that comes out, and it's a measuring strip, so you can measure it and get everyone identical. Of course, that's what you should be using, but I haven't got one of those. So what I do is I just fold this over, literally fold it over into that crack. I marked the centre of this with a line, and then I'll just clip this into the centre of that, just put it into the line, where the line is. And that is the perfect distance from either side. And I'll go through all of those and do exactly the same for every one of them. So now that's all your laminating done. So if you've got, it doesn't matter what sewing machine, you can, oh, and that's the other thing, laminated instructions. Any instructions, right? You'll go into the website of the main company, and it'll have their downloads there for normally their instructions or anything. So you can download just pages that you want. So you'll just pick out a page. You might have to download it all, but when it comes to your printer, you'll just pick the pages that you want to actually print out. So this is what I did with the quick reference guide for Baby Lock Gloria, but this applies to any machine you've got. And as you see, it's got this little hole there. I haven't put it on a ring binder yet. And I did it for all the that information sheets, because this is the thing that you're gonna constantly pick up all the time when you're looking at your machine. I think I've done one for Benina too, for that. You can do one for all your stitches and laminate them all for all the different stitches, and just pick it up instead of going through your book and trying to find that section, or different sections that you think that you need from your sewing machine that you know you're going to do over and over again. And then after a while it becomes, you know, what I thought you could do as a nice present for somebody is go into the internet and download all the fishing flies, you know, with that hook and the fancy little tops and this, that and the other. And some hooks are for certain fish, I think. I don't know. But I thought I heard somebody say that once. I just thought it would be quite nice to download a sheet of all of those and then laminate it and give it to somebody as a present. You know, your husband or your son or your daughter or something. I've done all of this. It could be loads and loads of sheets. So you could do that. Or if they need something laminated, it'd be nice as a Christmas present. Say, oh, I've got all the guides for this, that and the other. I've done all of that for you. That would be good. So happy laminating. Please share the video. Please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.